Hopefully that door open in the back over there does not bother anybody. It's bothering me. But we're just gonna ignore that today. Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is your girl PMA Tutorials here, back again with another video. To those subscribers who have stuck around, I appreciate you, I love you, and thank you for tuning into this video. Anybody that's new, hi, welcome. It has been a while since I've uploaded, and so today I just want to sit down. So my base is already done. I'm gonna sit down and play with some eyeshadow and finish up my makeup. I just wanted to talk to you guys, give you guys a little life update, where I've been, what I've been doing, what's up with the new background. So we're gonna get into all that good stuff. So if, again, you are new here, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. I promise to be a little bit more consistent. I did not have an editing program for a while, and I do now, so hence the video. Like I said, today's video is going to be just a chit chat. Get ready with me. My base is already done. I am going to be playing with the new Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. There we go. There we go. You can still see the ring light. Oh well, anyway. Heard a lot of goods about this palette. I'm super excited to play with it today. I've had this palette for over a month and I never touched it. Never played with it. Did some swatches. And so, yeah, if you look closely here, you can see I have to swatch when I first get a palette. I have to. But I didn't want to play with it until I actually had time to sit down and film. Not necessarily to review it, just because I wanted to film a look for you guys. So that's what we're going to do today. I don't really have a game plan. I'm not really going to focus on the shadows that I'm using today, mentioning them, stuff like that. If you guys do want a more in-depth tutorial, I know a lot of people purchase this palette. Let your girl know. I do plan on doing a lot of looks with this. I am a consumer. I am not on any PR lists. So when your girl buys a palette, we play for a long time. So go ahead, leave some comments down below, some color schemes you want to see, what kind of looks you're looking for, dramatic, neutral, whatever. We plan on doing it all here. So if you haven't already, like I said, make sure you like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we're just gonna kind of jump right on in here and start playing around with some makeup. Base is already done, like I said. I need to bake because nobody likes fallout. It's not cute. So we just gonna, okay. This powder was in a BoxyCharm, and it smells like coconuts, and it's so fire. Bam. Bam, bam. Excuse me. So I checked my channel, and the last time I uploaded was October. So it's been a while. What has happened since then? The end of October, I was still working security. However, I, for personal reasons, just needed to leave that situation. I've been working my ass off since I started working because I was doing security. I don't think there was ever a week that I did 40 hours. I think it was always over 40. Definitely. That got hard. So end of October, there was a day where I came home and I just was a big old baby. My man was home and I just started crying. Some stuff had happened at work. I was getting really emotional. And my amazing man says to me, "Why don't you put in your 2 weeks?" And I'm like, I can't do that. We also have been trying to, at the end of 2019, we're looking for a house. We were looking into buying and then ended up changing our mind. So we were still looking just for a house. Because we have a 4-legged fur baby who was not a puppy anymore and needed a backyard. So we were looking for a house. And so when he said this to me, I'm like, are you crazy? No, I cannot do that. We're looking for a house. You know, I'm making great money. You're making great money. No, I cannot do that. I can't. So he says to me, look, I believe you are going to find a place before the 2 weeks are up. He's like, and even if that, I'd rather put off finding a house until you found a job, you know, that you are happy in, that you're not stressed out like this, and, you know, see you happy doing what you love again. Which was, I told him I wanted to get back into something with business or customer service. So I had been looking. So you know what? I was contemplating it. I went back to work that same day because I had to. And I kept thinking about it and kept thinking about it. And I'm like, you know what? I think my time here is done. So I wrote my resignation letter. I told them I would be done there by the end of November. November 1st, I believe I said, would either be my last day. It was definitely over 2 weeks. So I told them, I'll try to stay until November 1st if I can. And they said, okay. So I, at that point, started looking, you know, for places, in business and customer service and blah, blah, blah. Until finally I came across this company who was looking for a customer service representative and decided to apply. So I applied, and I believe either the next day, I called to check on my resume. So I called. There's a lot of kick up in the palette, but there's not a lot of fallout, so I'm happy about that. Anyways, I called and asked if they had received my resume. I spoke with the supervisor. She and I began to talk, get to know each other a little bit over the phone while she was looking over my resume. She kind of told me a little bit about the position, asked what my availability was, and I told her, you know, starting November, I had complete open availability. And she's like, okay. So she asked if I can come in for an interview that day. I did tell her that I was working. So we planned for the next day, and I made arrangements for me to get off early. When I got off early, I went to my interview, met the supervisor who I had spoken with over the phone, super nice, and I nailed my interview. And I'm not tooting my own horn. It has been said by all the supervisors at my work that when I came in there that day, I nailed the interview. And so I went in there, nailed my interview, learned about the position, learned about what, you know, requirements were, blah, blah, blah. And my supervisor, she did not want to tell me right away that she loved, I aced the interview, of course, blah, blah, blah. So she says to me, okay, we'll call you in a couple days, and if we choose to move forward, we'll have you come in for another interview with the owner. I'm like, okay, great. Thank you so much. Like, I appreciate it. Go home. 2 hours later, literally just 2 hours later, she calls me and she goes, hi, I know we said that we would call you, you know, in a couple days, blah, 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 but I don't want to wait, and the owner wants to know if you can come in for an interview on Monday. My first interview was Friday, so that was hilarious. I made arrangements. I actually had already planned to have the day off on Monday because I was trying to use my vacation pay before I left security. So I told her, absolutely, you know, I'll be there Monday morning, not a problem. And she said, okay, great. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Super excited. I don't know if you can hear that, but my four-legged baby is sleeping on the futon behind me. And he totally just growls. He growls in his sleep. It's so freaking funny. Sometimes he runs too. Anyway, so I enjoyed my weekend, and Monday morning I went in for the second interview. I met the owner and again, aced it. Again, not tooting my own horn. They said it, even the owner within my second interview was like, you know, why can't we just have her start? Why can't we bring her in for training today? And she's like, like telling him, don't be, you know, hello, don't seem desperate. So she goes, thank you again for coming in. We'll give you a call by the end of the week. Okay, great. You know, I had already, you know, I'm like, they're gonna offer me something. So I left and I was going up to my sister's to see my sissy poo and my nephew. And on my way up there, she calls me and she's like, hi. I'm like, hello. She goes, I know I said we would call you by the end of the week, but I can't wait till then. I want you to know, I need to know, you know, we'd like to offer you the position. And I would like to know if you would be willing to take it. You know, you're obviously know you aced both of your interviews. And we would really love to offer you the position. I was super happy, super stoked. Obviously I said yes, because it's exactly what I was wanting to get back into, which is customer service. And I was so happy. I wasn't even done with security yet. And exactly like my man said, he's like, I'm pretty sure you'll find something before it's up. I did. And it just made me so happy. It relieved my stress, you know, because it didn't stop us. It meant that we didn't have to stop looking for a house. So I called my man immediately after and I told him, and he's like, told you. And I told him how much I appreciate him, how much I love him, like, because had it not been for him saying, hey, just do it, I would have stayed in security. I would have stayed doing what I was doing. I would have stayed, you know, working 40, 50, 60 hours a week. And I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. And I left security peacefully, came into my new job, really great transition, learned very quickly, and have been there since, up until March. I did end up getting laid off because of all this crap that's going on. Like I said, we were looking for a house, so we continued our search, and well, that was just going real great. We were not finding anything. You know, my main priority was I did want 2 bedrooms because I wanted, you know, a studio for us. I also wanted a backyard for my 4-legged baby. You know, there was just certain things that I wanted, and I did not want to settle when we were looking for a house. I knew I was asking for a lot and I was being kind of needy, but you know, I knew if we held out and we, you know, just stayed looking and not settling, we would find what we wanted. And so middle of November, we found one place and it was super cute. But I did not like the yard. I hated the yard. I was like, I don't like it. I wanted an actual backyard, and this place was kind of just like a wraparound, and I didn't want that for my pooch back there. I didn't want that. So, kept looking, and after my birthday in November, I'm a Scorpio. Shout out to all my Scorpio sisters and brothers out there. Hey. We found something after my birthday, and it was between this place and another place, and we were waiting to hear back, waiting, and finally we got the go for this place. But there was some things like with this house before we were gonna move in, there was certain things that like I didn't want. And we both didn't want carpet, so that was kind of a deal breaker for us. But when we came to actually see this place in person, the landlord was like, if you're willing to wait until like the middle, you know, middle of December, the owner wants to remove the carpet in the rooms and put in laminate flooring. And I'm like, oh, well, wait. I will wait for what I want. You know what I mean? I will. Not a problem at all. So we waited until I think we moved in. Our move-in date was December 14th. We did the walkthrough the 13th and got keys and all that stuff and started moving everything in I think it was the 14th of December. And we love our home. Oh my God, we are so happy. We worked our asses off. We were patient. You know, we kept our faith, our PMA. That's right. And everything just ended up working out exactly how it was supposed to. Gotti boy, that's our dog's name, Gotti. Gotti boy loves his backyard. He plays in it every day and then comes in and takes a nap like what he's doing currently. And we love it. It's a small 2-bedroom. We don't have kids, so we were totally like ecstatic to have just the 2 rooms, 1 bath. Not the greatest all the time, but we make it work. And we love it. It's got that cute little garage. The backyard is perfect. You know, we were just really, really blessed to find this place. Excuse me. Very, very fortunate, very blessed, very happy. And so, yeah, we moved in here in December. You know, Christmas, New Year's came, didn't really do anything. Like, after we moved in, we kind of just continued working because there's some things that we still want to get for the house. But we haven't had the time to do a lot of like home decor shopping. So we finally got some posters up here in the studio. We did get a futon. Shout out to my man's parents. I love them and appreciate them so freaking much. They were such a big help when we were moving, because when we moved, we literally were just taking what was in the room of our apartment. We said that we wanted to start fresh. We wanted to get, you know, not new stuff, but just out with the old, in with a fresh start. So we started moving everything in here. And the only thing we really need for this place now, I still need to get a kitchen table, which I'm being kind of picky on because I want a round one. And I also want to get a little vanity for our bedroom, because that's originally where I was going to record. Because I like how the natural light looks in our room. I love it actually. And that was something that was very important to me. But we're still waiting on those kind of things. So just that. Other than that, we have everything we need. Very, very grateful and appreciative. Like I said, right now I did get laid off in March due to all this crap going on. But honestly, I am trying not to stress about it. I am the type of person where if I'm not working, I do go a little stir crazy. So shout out to my man for dealing with my emotional ass, because some days are harder than others to deal with this thing. But you know, the best thing to do is just remember that negative things are only temporary. That is how I deal with my anxiety a lot of the time. When I start going stir crazy, I just try to remind myself that it's only temporary. It's gonna pass, and you know, moving forward, everything does happen for a reason. So, you know, there's a reason that I got laid off. I'm not an essential worker, apparently. Just kidding. And I am fortunate enough to have my man who is an essential worker. He has been working his ass off. It's crazy how much he's been working lately, especially with everything going on. My man does have to travel about 2 hours home and back, or to and from work. It's crazy. And sometimes he ends up getting scheduled, you know, 7 days in a row. It's great. It really is. It's crazy. But I love him very much. I appreciate him. We are a really good team, so we make things. Oh my God, I'm shaking the whole thing. I'm so sorry. We make it work, you know? Sending positive vibes their way, and honestly, everyone's way right now, because this shit's crazy. So that's basically all that's been going on. We just moved. I kept working. I'm not working now. The videos stopped because I lost my editing program, and that sucked. That sucked big time. So what else? What do I do all day? I clean, I cook, I do laundry. I get out and take a drive every once in a while. Necessary. Do I want to do a light color in here, or do I want to do black? I don't know. So I am going to, oh, I need it in a corner highlight. So yeah, I plan, my goal for the rest of 2020 is to get my ruin back in shape, get back to one chin, because I was doing a really good job. Before I started security, I was doing a really freaking good job. I was going to the gym almost every day. I was eating right. I was doing good. And while I got a little comfy in my relationship and I started working 60 hours a week like a crazy lady, and I did not have any motivation to go anymore. I was like, psh, my man loves me. He don't care if I'm curvy. Well, I went from THICC thick to THICK thick, okay? So, but I will fix it. Not for my man, but for me. A girl needs to. Because I was proud. I was really happy. I was really proud of myself. So, that's basically it. As far as, you know, update goes. Just got a house. Love my home. Other than that, yeah, I just work, hang out with my man, my family, see some friends every once in a while, but I have mainly been focused on, I was really focused on getting this house in order, and now that it's in order, you know, we get to go. So, I'm really happy. Anything else that I really have to update? Gonna put some highlight on right here. Please make sure you guys leave some comments down below. And oh girl, yes, come through. Leave some comments down below on some kind of videos that you guys want to see. I do plan on vlogging and stuff. Definitely more when this is all over. Not really much to vlog now. I'm also going to take the inner corner highlight that I just used, and I am going to use a little bit of that too, because that's gorgeous. Let me know what kind of makeup looks you guys want to see. I have both volume 1 and volume 2 of the Jaclyn Hill palette. I have some other Morphe palettes. Actually, you know what? Give me just a second. Give me just a second. Now that we've got everything up to date, I'm going to put on some lashes real quick, and I will be right back. And we are back with lashes, liner, lip. I ended up getting a phone call from my brother-in-law. He's going to hang out here at the house while I go to the grocery store. I have to get some stuff for the house. I'm going to get a new knife set. What else? A toaster. I didn't want a toaster when we first moved in here because we didn't eat toast because I was trying not to eat bread, but we're eating bread, and so we need toast. Bagels are life. Thank you. So if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. We can go ahead and I can kind of zoom you guys in on this look here real quick. This is the look. I had so much fun playing with makeup today. Like I said, let me know what you guys want to see. I do plan on doing a lot more looks with this palette. I'm so excited. I really missed filming. I missed it so much. You know what's funny is I did a full face of makeup and I'm about to go to the grocery store and put a mask on over my face anyway, but that's fine. Again, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great rest of the night, day, afternoon, wherever you are. Please stay safe out there. Know that I am putting positive energy out there in the world for everyone. And whoa, if you guys want a house tour, let a girl know. We can definitely arrange that. You guys can reach me on Instagram. That's all linked down below. I will try to list all the products that I used today if you guys are interested in that. And I think that's it. That is my little chit chat. Get ready with me. A little life update. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. You guys enjoy the rest of the day. Bye. Chat, get ready. Red day. Whoa. Thanks.